This video is brought to you by Recurrent, an essential EV tool that gives free access to TFL EV viewers in the US. With Recurrent, EV shoppers can check range and battery info on used cars. EV owners can connect to compare their range and battery health to similar vehicles. And EV sellers can use Recurrent to get more money for their sales. With Recurrent, we can find, drive, and sell electric cars positively. Click on the link in the description below to get free access to Recurrent's amazing EV tools.
When you think of like an old VW bus, what do you think of?
Like the long ones?
So yeah, like the old school, the old bus, the vans.
Oh, I think like warm weather, California dreamin'.
Yeah.
Like California.
Yeah, like surf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Surfboard on top, right?
Yeah. That's definitely what it was designed for at the beginning, but now with the new id.buzz, she's all-wheel drive, baby. She's geared towards anything. So now I think this can be geared towards more mountain skiing, not just beach surfing, but we can do mountain skiing stuff.
Really? This thing's built for the snow?
Yeah. I say we take it up to the mountain today.
Okay, let's pack it up as if we're going skiing.
So another reason why the id.buzz is perfect for going up to the mountains and snowboarding is because you can actually fit things like your snowboards in the buzz itself.
I love that. Let's see if you're lying or not.
I'm not a lying liar. Oh, we got room. Look at this.
Oh yeah, wow, it's already laid down.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have to lay the second row down, but I'm a lying liar.
Look at that.
Are we gonna get like roasted for that poor loading up?
We'll get roasted.
We're
for
skiers. We're used to loading skis, not snowboards.
You know, I bet we could even have a Doge come with us. Let's see. Mr. Blueberry, how do you feel about this? Come on up. Yeah.
Hi, mister. Come here.
Come on up.
Come here. 2 snowboards. You can have 2 people in the back, and
Could even still fit your dog.
oh, he's trying to. Please. He can't ski. Dogs can't ski.
No, he's not too good at it because he's old.
They
He's
also
11.
don't have like
that.
knees.
Yeah, that too.
Do dogs have knees?
Also,
Oh, there's another dog. Hi.
okay.
He doesn't have knees either. You think he wants to?
He's a good boy.
Can you ski? No. Anyway, there's a lot of room.
We have room. We have room for boards. We've got room for dogs. Oh, goodness.
You could also easily fit all your luggage. Oh yeah, that's better.
Much better. We're just going to leave the seat up for our videographer, Gavin.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling real good.
And you're just doing it in style and in comfort. And that, like, what more do you need, really?
You don't need anything else,
You need safety, Jen.
actually. Not only does this have all-wheel drive, but we have a couple different drive modes like eco, comfort, sport. You can customize it, but also traction. And that is what we're going to be using while we climb up the mountain to Eldora Ski Resort today.
Does putting it into a mode like that make you feel safer?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, it's going to help out with whatever driving mode that you want. You know, for eco, it's going to limit your climate control settings. It's going to kind of limit your throttle response. For sport, it's going to give you a peppier throttle response. And for traction, it's going to help with wheel slip and also with your throttle response in that as well. So just knowing that you've got a couple modes that are geared specifically to help you with safety and not just relying on what you can do on your own with driving, it's definitely some peace of mind for sure.
You know what's hilarious to me? Sport mode in the id.buzz.
It's not very fast.
It is smooth though.
It is very smooth. Like, this is one of the most comfortable rides I think we've experienced.
True.
Would you say?
I would 100% agree.
So we are starting off at 78% with 153 miles of range. Our destination, Eldora Ski Resort, is 22 miles away. So theoretically, we should have more than enough to go up and down. What I'm concerned about is to get to Eldora, it's all climbing. All climbing. So we are going to see a dramatic loss of range. Ooh, let me... Sorry. So what I'm intrigued about is how much range we're going to lose on our way up, but also how much we're going to gain coming back down with that regenerative braking.
Typically, EVs are not good in the snow.
Well, I mean, it depends on a lot of things. Range, it's typically not great when it comes to chilliness, you know, cold weather. But if you've got, you know, an all-wheel drive system, you know, it also depends widely on what tires you have. You know, if you have all seasons, they're not going to perform as well if you've got, you know, something that's triple peak rated for severe snow service.
Cars aren't bad in the snow, tires are bad in the snow.
Tires are what keeps you connected to the road itself.
And also the Buzz has, I mean, we bought it in the winter, so it's really only seen cold weather. And its range calculator has seemed to like adjusted pretty well, like in terms of how accurate it is. What it says you will do in terms of the calculations, it's like what you do.
It's not such a dramatic drop anymore.
Right.
So it's 22 miles to get here, and we're down to 114 miles of range. So certainly the range shows that we've used way more than the 22 miles that it takes to get here.
But the ride quality.
This id.buzz is extremely comfortable. It's very quiet, it's very smooth. I love driving this bus. But right now is where it really makes a difference if it's going to be any good in the snow. We are climbing a mountain, it is snowing, and roads are relatively clear, but they're still pretty slick underneath.
It's doing pretty good, I'd say.
Yes, it is. And I think it helps that it's heavy and robust, you know?
Oh, like that hippo from Madagascar.
Gloria?
Yeah, Gloria.
Is this Gloria?
Did we just find a name for the id.buzz? What do you think, Gavin?
Love it.
Stamp of approval.
We have made it.
I didn't feel scared at all. Oh my God, there's chargers.
Yeah, at Eldora, they've got a charging section. We'd be able to plug in and have enough charge to go home.
That's super sick. I didn't know they had those in the mountains.
Eldora, here we are.
I think she did a great job. How'd you feel about the tires? How'd you feel about the...
Actually, everything went really, really well. Even though these are all seasons and not winter-specific tires, this crushed it up here. And I think it also helps with how heavy it is, too.
Right. Miss Gloria did a good job.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job.
It's
very
robust.
happy.
You don't feel afraid.
Maybe not the beach and surfing, but mountains and skiing.
It can do
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
It can do it. Okay, Jen, well, I'll grab the boards.
Oh, no, hun.
What?
So we're not actually gonna go snowboarding today.
We drove all the way up here.
Yeah, because it's our job. It's our job to review cars and see what they can do. We can't just get paid to go snowboarding.
Jen,
Okay,
but we got the boards, we loaded them in.
to show that it can fit the boards.
To go snowboarding. I thought we were gonna
Okay,
learn.
how about we go to Ned and get some food?
Who's Ned?
Ned.
It's a town.
It's a town.
Okay.
Yeah. Nederland. Ned for short.
Got it. No, I'm on board now.
It was originally founded as a mining town in the 1800s, and then once that kind of became a ghost town in the 20s, there's only like 200 people there. But in the 60s, this place was revived with hippies and inundated with old Volkswagen buses.
Mm-hmm. So we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. It was all the hippies, and actually the reason why it became so popular is because of the Caribou studio. It was a recording studio out here, and huge bands like Michael Jackson, the Beach Boys, Billy Joel, Elton John did his album here after Caribou. It was called Caribou, and it was recorded out here. The hippies actually brought back the population for Ned.
The hippie revival.
What better place to bring the id.buzz than to Ned?
To prove that she can handle the snow.
She nails snow.
And she can handle reviving an entire community. Not this one specifically, not Gloria. She could have.
She could have.
She might later in
Never know.
life. I love it when hippies save the day. Oh, that's a very nice brewing company. Bizarre Cat Bazaar. They nailed it, I think.
What Ned is mainly known for now is Frozen Dead Guy Festival, though.
Frozen Dead Guy
Frozen
Festival?
Dead Guy Festival! You don't know about this?
No.
Okay, this guy died, and his family members wanted to keep his body around in case he could ever come back to life. So they froze him with dry ice, essentially cryogenically froze him in their shed in the backyard. He was found like that much later. It became a huge, huge thing. So now they have this festival every year where they do like coffin races, they do a hearse parade, they do Frozen dead guy look-alike. This is amazing.
This is not real.
So they've been doing it forever in Nederland. In 2019, they had over 25,000 people attend this festival.
Stop, hold on. What is the pipeline from creepy family hides their dead uncle or whoever in a shed to we're gonna celebrate?
Well, it was an incredible thing that they tried doing to try to keep him. So now his body is actually in a museum.
This kind of behavior should not be praised. So that happened here. The man, he was...
in Nederland. In 2023, they ended up moving it to Estes Park. Look it up, y'all. Frozen dead guy.
Ugh. If you have never seen the id.buzz, it is a treat. Let us tell you about this beautiful van. So, the interior is super retro. It's got like kind of
an orangey, sandy
like a light orange
vibe.
sandy thing in here. It's kind of lining the whole bus. It's got a beautiful screen that's super intuitive. In the front, the infotainment's super easy to use. The steering wheel is wrapped in this beautiful,
oh, it's so pretty,
smooth. I don't even know if it's leather.
It is, yeah.
It's leather, smooth like white leather.
It's very comfortable.
The seats are perforated. They are captain chairs. They are probably the most comfortable seats I've sat in.
The front seats are heated, ventilated, and massaging. So if you're lucky enough to snag a front seat, you'll have some massaging features. Second row captain seats are also heated. If you are stuck in the third row, you don't get heat. However, they're very roomy third row seats. So
super roomy in the
you're
back.
not going to be disappointed if you draw the short straw and have to go back there.
The back also has these really adorable like Volkswagen van etchings in the side and into that little sandy color.
Yep.
It also has USB-C ports back there. As well as in the second row and in the first row. So you're taken care of at least technologically in all three rows. The first row is definitely prioritized, obviously with the massaging seats and all that fun jazz.
Yep.
But really at the end of the day, it is one of the smoothest rides. It's so comfy and you look so cool doing it.
You sure do.
Kind of like we were talking about in the beginning, what more could you ask aside from safety? But guess what? You also get safety.
Something else I really like, second row, you have your own climate zones for each side. So the driver and passenger second row passengers have their own climate zones right in the ceiling. So it's not just one for the center and you have to duke it out for what temperature and fan speed you want, but either side gets their own zone. It's pretty nice.
Also, the windows slide open, kind of retro-y. That's super cool too. Overall style, 10 out of 10, in our opinion.
In our opinion.
In our opinion, which is sort of the correct opinion in this instance, in this one. What do you think, Gav?
Love it.
So now what do you think of when you see a VW bus?
So now I will obviously always be thinking of our flawless journey through the snow to Eldora.
Man, listen, now with the all-wheel drive version, this is for mountains and skiing.
It can be.
It
can be. If you're like an avid skier and you're like going up to the mountains every day, I'm not sure this is your best call. But if you're one of your buddies is like, hey man, let's take my Buzz.
I mean,
Don't count them out.
You could throw some winter tires on. You could throw some studded tires on this thing, and it would be unstoppable.
It would be stoppable once it hits zero range.
That's true.
Once it hits 0%, you're stopped.
Listen, I was very, very pleased with the comfortability, the traction, everything. It was very capable going both up and down the mountain. Very happy. And when it comes to range, that's something else that is a big aspect of owning an electric vehicle. So yes, you do lose a lot of range going up the mountain, but you also gain a lot of range coming back down.
Yeah, win-win.
Win-win.
Well, actually, loss win.
Well, I mean, yes, but win overall.
Win overall,
I wanna
because you
say
have
win
a good
overall.
time. Gavin, what do you think?
I think it was sick.
Good job, Gloria.
Yeah, nice work. Well, this has been Jen.
And Mary.
Thanks for watching. Go to alltfl.com for even more videos.
Time after time.
I'll never listen to the song again.
Look at those sexy rocks.
Right.
Right. Listen, I'm literally always listening. Whatever you say, I will be listening. Oh my god!
Is it a bit stuffy in here? Is it a bit stuffy? Oh, what do you think
Wait, I'm not ready. That guy was blazed.